Hi there. These problems are looking at finding the original quantity given the present price or the present value after there's been some sort of percentage increase or decrease. For these types of problems, it's really good if you extract from the word problem a mathematical statement detailing what the situation is about. So if you look at number 1 here, we've got a radio that sells for $56.70. That's the selling price after a 35% increase in the cost price. So if you have the cost price, you increase it by 35%, and then that will give you the selling price. So let's write down what we can extract from this situation. So what do we already know? We already know the selling price. So the selling price is $56.70. We know that the cost price times 135% will give us the selling price. So this statement here you really need to come up with. So the cost price is what we're trying to find. 135%, change that to a decimal, and that is equal to 56.70. From this we can easily see that our cost price is going to be $56.70 divided by 1.35. So if you can see here, after extracting our mathematical statement, we can see that we're going to end up dividing the selling price by 1.35, not multiplying. So if we just grab our calculator, 56.70 divided by 1.35, and that gives us 42. So the cost price is $42. And just look back at the question, the cost price should be less than the selling price. Let's have a look at number 2. A new car falls in value by 22% in a year. After a year it is worth $11,700. Find the price of the car when it was new. So cars generally depreciate in value, decrease in value as time goes on. So it's now worth, so if I put the equal sign in, it's now worth $11,700. Okay, what was its original value when it was new? Okay, if we just say original value, so it had a decrease in a percentage by 22%. So 100% minus 22% gives us 78%. So it's decreased in value. So we want to find 78% of the original value. That gives us 11,700. So our original value times 78% is 0.78. That is equal to 11,700. So we can see here, a little bit of algebra, original value equals 11,700 divided by 0.78. 11,700 divided by 0.78. 15,000. So the original value of the car was 15,000. Check back again. The car fell in value by 22%. So my original value is 15,000, which is much more than 11,700. So we can see that it has indeed fallen in value. Okay, number 3 and number 4. If you pause the video now, have a go at number 3 and 4, and then I'll go over the solutions in a moment. How did you go with those two? Let's have a look at calculating them. So we've got a chocolate production company. It has recently reduced the amount of sugar. They put put in their novelty bars by 4%. The sugar amount is now 12 grams. So I'm going to immediately put in 12 grams. So something is equal to 12 grams. This is the current amount. The original amount, so original amount in the bars, has been reduced by 4%. So reduced by 4%, that means the original amount of the sugar in the chocolate bar, we need to multiply that by 96%, and that would give us 12 grams. So original amount times 0.96, and that gives us 12 grams, the current amount. So original amount is equal to 12 grams divided by 0.96. $12.5 grams. So the original amount was 12.5 grams. So reduction in sugar. So we've gone from 12.5 grams to 12 grams. Okay, number 4 here. We've got a value of a house increased by 6% over the past 6 months. So an increase in 6% means the original value is multiplied by 106%, and it will give us this value here. So the current value. Okay, so original value times 1.06 equals a little bit more than 1 million. Original value is equal to 1,272,000 divided by 1.06. So 200,000. Okay, so that was the original value of the house. It increased in value, so it went from 1.2 million to just over 1.2 million. So as you can see with these types of problems, when we're finding the original amount, we end up dividing.